crunchy garlic toast, fresh tomatoes and lettuce. Now this isn't just any BLT, it's a bacon weave BLT. Coming up next on That Grill Guy.
Yes, my friends, good to see you again. I'm a little bit more giddy than usual today, and there's only one thing that makes me this giddy. My friends, today we're cooking with bacon. So you see here, this isn't just any old bacon. What I have here is a bacon weave. So I just took about 5 pieces of bacon and wove them sort of over each other. And now I'm going to put them on the grill as one piece and then onto our BLT sandwiches as one piece. And I think that's going to be delicious. Okay, so I'm about 450 here. I don't want it super high. I might turn it down just a little bit here. Try to get us down maybe 425 or so. So the grill should be at a good temperature now. I'm gonna have to be super careful. I was gonna do this with my spatula, but I think I'm just gonna flip it.
Yes!
And I might have to fix a couple of the weaves. And you see here, I had some extra. I'm just gonna make those separately here on the warm side of the grill. Whew, listen to that bacon sizzle. I love that sound. Some of these weaves are not as tight as I would have liked, but we're gonna make them work here. I'm gonna try to flip this over without making too much of a mess. Try to put a little bit of weight on here, keep this together. You see one of these bacon weaves did not last, so I think I should have kept them full size. I tried to make little strips that would just fit the bread perfectly, and we'll see if this one turns out. I'm cooking this one a little bit slower, and this one's not too bad yet. Okay, well, it kind of came apart, but we'll see what we can do with it. So now I'd like to know, write down in the comments, how you like your bacon. Super crispy, a little bit soft, somewhere in the middle. I'd like to know, just wondering how everybody likes it done. So one thing that I've learned is I cook these a little bit too fast, and it seems like they've lost a little structural integrity, if that's a good word. Yeah, so I think these shrunk really quickly, and the first one was just a disaster, and I just threw it in there with the other bacon. It's the first time for everything. Don't be afraid to try things, my friends. I have, as my friends like to say, I am no scare to try things. So this one here has been cooking on the slow side. So there's a burner here that's on, and here there's still heat, but it's just not quite as warm. And this one seems to be a lot better off. So I think cooking them slow is the ticket for this, but this one isn't too bad yet. We'll see if we can salvage that one. And if not, no problem. It's not like it's gonna taste bad or anything. It's bacon after all. We're about 8 or 9 minutes in, and getting to the point where it's just about cooked. Just might need a couple more minutes here to crisp up. Now this one I haven't even flipped yet. This one is the low and slow guy. And look at that. It looks like it's holding up quite beautifully. And I'm gonna flip it here, carefully of course. Looking good. Definitely gonna need a few more minutes on that. So we'll put it on the hot part here and see what happens. All right, one thing to note. If you're like me and do not have a bacon press, this here is for smash burgers. You can just put your spatula down and put the weight on, and you can probably hear how more bacon is now touching the surface of the griddle, and it's cooking a little bit better that way. Little tip for you. Those of you that do watch my channel know what's coming next, right? You know what that is. Do I need to explain it? A little bit of garlic butter. Just throw that on the grill, nice. Just give it about a minute or two of love while I check on the bacon. Oh, ridiculous. Look at that. Leave those buns for another minute or so. Okay, my friends, I hope the lighting's okay. I had to close up the garage here because the neighbor decided to mow his lawn and can't hear myself think. So So look at these amazing toasted buns. Unreal. Perfectly toasted. Nice garlic smell coming off of those. Time to build. Now, guys, you know what I'm going to do next? And I got a question for you. I know a guy, and I'm not going to mention any names, that is actually scared of mayonnaise. And when I say scared, this is garlic mayonnaise, by the way, for those of you that want to know. Spread that on there real good. And in my opinion, you got to have mayo on a BLT. I don't know. Now this guy is so scared of mayonnaise, if I put it near him at the table, he actually won't eat. And this person has an appetite of 3 men. And at a work function once, they served sandwiches for lunch, and they all had mayonnaise in them, so he didn't eat. Do you know anybody with this kind of illness, or is it just me? Is there a lot of people that don't like mayonnaise? Write down in the comments, I got it here. So here's our bacon weave. Guys, look at that. Ridiculous. Put that on the bread. Fits like a glove, my friends. Like a glove. Okay, and it's that time of year. I have garden fresh tomatoes, so these are going to be double delicious. Look at that. Now, put a nice piece of iceberg lettuce on there. And there you have it. Your bacon weave BLT. All right. Let's slice through this bad boy. Oh, yes. Look at that. Look at that. Absolutely delicious. Okay, guys, I sat down and sampled this half of the sandwich, and I have to say, it's absolutely unbelievable. As soon as you get the bread, you get that little crunch from the garlic that I toasted. Then you get a little bit of crisp from the nice, fresh, cool lettuce, some juice from tomato, and finally, you hit the meat, and it just takes you over the top. That mayo adds a nice little flavor. This is delicious. My friends, you got to try this.